So hi everyone, in this video we are going to learn about that how to use VI editor smartly in the Linux machine. So we know that VI editor is very useful for editing the files. For example, some shell scripts and other stuff we can do with the VI editor. Like we do in the Windows machine using the notepad, we can do the same things in the Linux machine using the VI, VIM and Nano likewise editors. Okay, so in this video we are going to learn about some tricks and tips for getting the maximum use of VI editor in the smart way. So guys, the first one you can see on the screen, that the first one we will going to learn that how to delete or empty file, okay, using the VI editor in VI editor. Okay, so let's see that we will create a sample file. So we can start using the VI command, then specify the name of the file which you want to edit. Okay, and then we click enter. So when we goes inside the VI editor, if we want to write something we need to type I button. Okay, so when we press I button, the VI editor goes into editing mode. Okay, so first of all we need to edit here example of VI editor, right? So these are the thing, so this is our content in the inside the file. Okay, so the first one we need to see that how to delete or empty the file. So for that we need to use colon and percentage d sign. Okay, so for that we will when we press escape, so we are currently in the insert mode. Okay, so we need to shut this insert mode and goes back to the normal mode. For that we need to press the escape button. So when we press the escape key, the insert button goes on off mode, it becomes off. So first of all we need to press the shift and then semicolon button. Okay, so we will start here. You can see that, let me show you that. This is how we can do it, right? Using the colon. After the colon we need to mention the percentage, then small d, right? So using this we can delete the content of the file. So let's see that whether the content of the file has been deleted or not. So you can see that our file becomes empty after we hit enter after the colon and then percentage d. So using this delete the we can delete we can empty the file. Okay, simply by using this we can empty the file. So the next would be how to delete the range of lines. Okay, so for example we have like, yeah, I there I am using VI editor, right? So these are our lines, right? So for example we want to delete a range of lines. For example, this is the first line, second line, third line, fourth line and fifth and so on. Okay, so we want to delete a range of line. For example, in this way, in this example we want to delete the first two lines from this file. Okay, so for that we will going to use the same, press escape button, then press semicolon. Okay, yeah, you can see that colon, right? So first of all we need to mention the start line, right? Like this, start line, then comma, end line, right? And then d, right? So using this syntax we can delete the range of the lines. Let me show you that how we're gonna do. Start line comma end line and then d, right? This is how we are going to delete the range of the lines, right? So we want to delete first two lines, so for that we will mention first and two and then press d, right? So this is how we can delete, we are going to delete first two lines. Okay, so let's see that whether the lines will going to delete or not. So you can see that we have deleted the first two lines using the syntax, right? So this is the syntax again. So now after this, so now the next would be how to delete previous lines, right? So how to delete lines, delete previous lines. Okay, so for that we will use line number, then minus of line, number then D, right? So this is the syntax we can use to delete the previous lines. For example, if our cursor is at, let me show you that, if our cursor is at the line number 4, so when we mention 4 minus 4 and then D, it will delete the hi there and I am. These three lines will be deleted if we mention 4 minus 4 and then D. So likewise, let me show you that how we will going to do. Press colon, then for example, let's say we are at the line 3, okay, then we need to mention 3 minus 3 and the D, right? So using this we will going to delete the previous lines from this third line, okay. So you can see that we have deleted the line, right? The now next one would be the next would be the, if you want to delete, how to delete line containing a word, a specific word, right? A specific word. So for that we will going to use colon, then G, inside this mention your word, then D for delete, right? So let's see that whether this would going to work or not. G, then we will mention a word. For example, I'm mentioning M and then mention D. So see here, here is our M, okay. So we have mentioned M here. So let's see that whether this line will delete or not, okay. So you can see it deleted, right? So we have mentioned just M here. Let me undo it. Okay, so this has been undone. So you can see that, let again see what we have done. We have mentioned G for global, then we mention the M here, and then after that we mention the D here. So when we press enter, it will, this IM line will be going to delete it. So it has been deleted likewise. So now the next one, delete all lines except the search word, okay. So for example, if you want to search a word, so for that we will mention G, then not, right? Here we need to mention the word and then D, right? So this will simply, what this will do, it will search for the word. For example, if I mention using here, so it will delete all the lines except this using, okay. So this is likewise. So if you mention using here, if you mention any word, it will keep that line safe and will delete all other lines, okay. So let's see that whether it will. G percentage G exclamation, then mention here the word you want to kept, okay. So this is how we are going to do it. So when we hit enter, it will keep only this using line and it will delete another all lines, okay. So let's see, you can see that all other lines has been deleted except the using line. So you can see that only the search word line becomes will keep kept and all other lines will be deleted. Now we will search for a starting of the word. For example, uh, delete line starting with a character, with the character, right? So for that we will use a caret here and then character, right, twice. So let's see global, then here use a caret, then search for the V. and then mention D here. So it will search for the word which will start from the V. So all the word which start with the V, it will search for the same and will delete it. Okay, so let's see it. So you can see that the VI has been deleted after using the command. Okay, so let's see again G, then slash, comma, then V. Let's see now V. Okay, now here D. So only VI is the word which is starting with the using V. Okay, all other words don't start with the V. So it will remove. Okay, so in this way, likewise it will work. Now guys, if you want to delete the blank lines, okay, so if you want to delete the blank lines, so you can see these are the blank lines. Okay, these are the blank lines. So if you want to delete these lines, we can use G, then start with the dollar sign, then delete. So this will gonna work with the delete. So you can see that all the uh, blank lines got deleted after using this. Okay, so this is how it works to delete blank lines. We will simply use G, then start with the dollar sign. Dollar means end of the line. Okay, and then D. So this will gonna work for deletion of the empty line. So now guys, if you want to move to the respective line, okay, so for that we will gonna use. So let's enter one here. So we want to go to the first line. That's why we have mentioned one here. So the cursor moves to the first line. Let's say if you want to go to the fourth line, the cursor will move to the fourth line. Likewise, if you want to mention it dollar, it will be go to the last line. Okay, so in this way, to go to the end of the file, we will mention colon then dollar, and to the start of the line, we will mention. So in this way, it will gonna work right. So next, the previous example we have seen that. To move the cursor to the end of file, we will mention dollar here, right? Now let's see the next example. If you want to undo a change inside VI editor, if you want to undo a change inside VI editor, we will mention colon then U. So it will undo the changes. Okay, so likewise, it will gonna work. To undo a changes, we will use colon U. So you can see here, right? To move the cursor to the end of file, mention dollar. To undo changes in VI editor, right? Now the first thing is, if you simply want to search inside the file, okay, so you can to search using VI editor. You can use character or say word. So let's see that how it works. So now I will mention aim here. So you can see that when we press enter, it shows us that where is the m. Okay, so now let's again try with the vi. So you can see that these are the vi occurrences. Okay, now let's see add here. So you can see that add is here. Okay, so in this likewise way we can search for a string inside a file using the vi editor using this syntax. Okay, colon slash ad, where it is. So for that we will simply mention string, right, or say character, right. Now for example, if you want to substitute something in the place of search, so we will do it using this. Let me insert it first. To search, to replace. Okay, to replace. So what we will going to do, we will mention colon, then percentage s for substitution, then here we will mention search, then replace. If you mention I, then it will only change the first occurrence. If you mention g, it will change the all the occurrences inside the file. Okay, so let's see that how it gonna work. Here we will need to mention m, and we want to change it how, and we want the change to be global, so all the occurrences of m should be replaced with the how. Okay, so let's see. So you can see that we have changes the m with the how. So likewise way we can use this, the search, then the replace, and then the g global for the all the occurrences should be replaced with the search word. Okay, done. Now guys, if you want to copy something, okay, copy using vi. So for that we need to mention start line, then comma, end line, then mention here co, and then copy after the line. Okay, so likewise we can use. Let's see that how it gonna work. For example, are starting with the first, at the first place, at the first line we have high, then second, and we need this to be copied after the 1 2 3 4 5 and sixth line. Okay, so it should be copied after the sixth line. Let's see. So you can see that it has been copied to the after the sixth line. So likewise it will gonna work where it is. So likewise it will be work. Okay, now if you want to move using vi, start line, it will be same as of the copy but with the some major difference. So instead of using co for copy, we are using m for move. Okay, so let's see that how it gonna work. So we want to move the, oh let me show, we want to move the first line to the sixth place. Okay, we want this high to be at the place of the editor. Let's see. So you can see that highs got the place of the editor when we press this. So this is how it gonna work. So this is the simple syntax for the move and the copy command. Okay, now now the next important things are like if you want to get the line numbers, if you want to give see the line numbers on this vi editor, we can set the nu here. Okay, so when we use this set nu, it will show us all the lines with the line numbers. Okay, let's see. So you can see that we have got the line numbers for each and every line. Okay, so using set nu we can set the line number, right. So in this way it will work. And if you want to off the number unit, you can use the nu. Okay, so using this we can unset the number unit. show line number, then we can set anywhere, right? And if we want to hide line number, then we can simply give set no to number of unit. Okay, so likewise we can do it. Now the next would be, if you want to set the search should be insensitive, in case not case sensitive, so we can do it using the set IC, so it will make the search case insensitive. Okay, likewise to make the search sensitive, case sensitive, we can use set no IC, so it becomes no IC, not it will become case sensitive, right? Now next let's see that so when we mention colon then dollar, it will search the string or the character backward in the file. Okay, so it will search in the backward direction. It will search for the backward. Okay, done. Now the next we will going to see that how to copy and paste using the VI. Okay, so for copying any word or line, we first need to press the escape key, then we need to move the cursor to the word, right? Then simply what we need to do, then if you want to copy the entire word, we will mention YW. Okay, likewise if you want to get the number of characters, okay, only copy the number of character, then we mention the same here to the word. And then here the most important that we need to mention number of, okay, we need to number of character. Okay, then mention Y here, or you can mention YW also. Okay, so this will only copy the number of character. For example, if you move the cursor, okay, if I move the cursor to the word, let me show you that. You can see that we have moved the cursor to the word, starting of the word. Okay, now if I mention YW here, okay, so it will copy the entire word. Okay, it will copy the word, entire word. Okay, now let me show you that whether it has been copied or not. So for pasting it, we can simply let me show you that. If you want to paste it, we can mention P here, right? If you want to paste it, we can mention P here, so it will get pasted. Okay, when we enter P, it will got pasted. So in this way it will work, right? And for example, if you just want for example, for this example I am going to show you that how it gonna work. So for in this word, so this is our word, so we just want to copy the first two character from this word. Okay, so for that we will mention number of character here as a 2, and then we mention Y and W. Okay, so let's see 2 then YW, right? And let's see that whether this gonna work or not. So you can use the P command to paste it. Okay, P command to paste it, right? Again need to do it 2 then y, right? So we have copied two character from this, and when we enter, when we press p, it gonna paste the first two character of the word. Okay, so likewise we have mentioned 2 here. So this is the correct syntax. Number of character, then press number of character 2 and press y. So it will only copy first two character from this word file. Okay, word. So let's see. Now the next would be escape. If you want to paste the copied content, press K here, press P here. Okay, small p. You can simply press P button and it will going to press, right? Now if you want to copy entire line, so you just need to move the cursor at the line and then press double y. It will going to press, it will going to copy the entire line. Let me show you how it gonna work. So we just need to, we moved the cursor at the starting of the line, just need to press double y here. Okay, so it has been copied, right? Now paste here. So you can see that we have copied the entire line and pasted it also, right? Also paste it, paste it, paste it, paste it. So in this way it will going to work, right? So this is the example by using which we can do the copy and paste operation inside the VI editor. Similarly guys, let me insert it. uh, Escape, delete character on the cursor. Okay, so if the cursor is at a particular character and we press X there, it will going to, it will be delete the cursor word. Okay, so for example if our cursor is at X and we press X there, so it will be, it will going to delete it. Okay, so let me show you that how it gonna work. So let's see that. So you can see that we are deleting one it by one. We will again insert example for the X. So let me show you that how it going to work. Okay, so when we first we move the cursor to the respective word, then we will, then we will press the X here. Okay, so you can see that it has been deleted one by one, right? H T R O F. So in this way you can delete the line content. Okay, using the X button. Now the next is deleted word. Okay, on the cursor. So we can press DW. Okay, so for this we can press the DW. Let me show you. I use DW to delete me, right? So we will first need to press the escape button, then go to the then move the cursor to the word and then press DW. Okay, so you can see that we have deleted the word, right? Again move the cursor to the word, and then press DW. Move the cursor to the word, then press DW. Move the cursor to the word and then press DW. So in this way we can delete the word using the DW command. So hope guys this video is helpful for you. Thank you for watching this video.